Let's get ready to rumble!
So games are going to do more than just fill your time and entertain. Okay, so games are to build relationships. They are to obviously have fun, social interaction, educating kids, motor development, those kind of things. Okay, so they do serve a purpose.
But also the best part about summer, in my opinion, for kids, what they remember is the games they played and the leaders they played with, right? So they're the biggest part about summer. You can do all that crafts and activities you want, but they're going to remember the games you played and how much fun they're doing with those.
So we have a couple things that we went through. So when you're planning and choosing your games, you want to be mindful of a couple of things. So your participants, the age, the number of the participants, their abilities, their interests, and their willingness to be involved. Okay, so if you want to do a game and it's all burpees, right, they obviously are not going to be willing to do that, right? So those kind of things. Your games area, so the shape, the size, are you indoor, are you outdoor, the equipment available, the weather, and your danger areas and seen and unseen hazards. So members of the community maybe that could pose a bit of a risk. The time of day, so your days at summer camp kind of, they come in, they're pretty high energy, there's going to be a slog. For example, after lunch, that's usually when you want to do a more quiet game. You want their food to digest, almost be tired, right? And then you can bring your more active games in after that. The time allotted for game sessions. So if you only have half an hour before you guys are leaving on the bus somewhere, keep that in mind. How many games can I get in? Can I only get one game in? Can I get two different games in? Right? And then the other things, obviously, policies and licensing regulations, your leader's physical state. So if you're feeling kind of grumpy or dozy or whatever, keep that in mind. If you twisted your ankle, you probably aren't going to do it. And the resourcefulness and the ingenuity of leaders. Okay?
So there's plenty of ways to lead awesome games, but I think the number one point is be energetic. If you're just sitting back and you're giving kids a ball and saying, here, go play, one, they're not going to have as much fun. Two, it's going to suck for you more. And three, it's probably going to turn into chaos. So make sure that you bring your energy level the whole time. Keep talking. Make sure you're talking, being involved, whether that's playing the game or just organizing kids, getting them sorted that way. You can make a lame game fun by simply using your energy. So if a kid's played this game 900 times, but you come in with enthusiastic, and maybe you pretend to be a pirate or whatever you want to do, get kids involved, be dramatic, have fun with it, act it out, at least better games. Mind your voice inflection and excitement level, so that's a big one. Make sure when you're talking, you're not talking in a very monotone way. Make sure you're enthusiastic, talking the way kids like to be talked to. Make sure you understand the game you're about to lead. If you don't know what's going on, chances are kids don't know what's going on and the game goes poorly right off the bat.
Yes.
And that includes your staff. So if you know how games run and Amanda doesn't, maybe you have a quick chat before and make sure she knows so that if you're off doing something, she can help another group or organize it that way. If possible, do a dry run or like a practice round because I think this is another point in here, but you have about 30 to 60 seconds to explain rules to a kid before they start looking at picking daisies and looking at clouds and stuff. So your instructions should be about 60 seconds tops. After that, play a practice round. Kids are going to remember a lot more by doing and watching their peers than they're ever going to remember from you talking.
Staff meetings are a good place to do dry runs.
Yes.
That way all the leaders will know what's happening and you can figure out what's working, what's not working. And if somebody else has played that game, you guys can kind of feed off each other what's going to work best.
If a game involves only a few kids, or maybe there's like a component where you get out, make sure there's like a spectator component. So make sure either they're cheering or there's a way to get back in the game, or maybe they do 10 push-ups to get back in.
The advantage of elite athletes, so that's pretty obvious. You probably already do it right now. Don't stack your teams, right? possible.
You can modify the rules so that elite athletes maybe have to do a little extra, or maybe those kids that aren't quite as athletic maybe get a little workaround. Any way you can modify the rules to make it more fair, it works better for everybody. It's way more fun.
Make sure your leaders are participating.
Yes,
so the one
please.
person that is leading the game should not be the only person participating. Okay, it kind of goes in with what's already been talked about, active supervision. You need to play the games with the kids, not just the one leader. Everybody needs to play the game. So as we talked about, when we're explaining the game in less than a minute, not every kid is going to get it, right? So those kids are going to need the extra help when you're playing the game. It's the active supervision. It's how you create connections with those kids by being involved with them. Like we had said with some of the other groups, if you remember a teacher or a leader that you had in the past, were they somebody that just sat there and did nothing? Probably not. They're probably very enthusiastic, and they probably did a lot of fun, things with you, right? So those are the ones that you remember. That's the person you want to be. You want these kids to remember you, 10,
If you
20
have
years.
physical limitations, it's okay to be coached in a cheer squad.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Find a way to indirectly play in the game or participate, just like those kids that might have a disability of some sort. They can still participate even if they're not in the middle. There's plenty of other ways you can modify a game to have.
Definitely. So make sure you're getting involved. Make sure you're participating. Everybody.
It's way more fun. Way more fun to play than stand on the side and watch kids play. Plus, it's going to make your day go by way faster.
Nobody wants a chaperone, right? They want a leader. They don't want a chaperone. Zeros are free, so hand out lots of them. So instead of you get 1 point, you get 10 points. You get 10,000 points. We're working our way to 1 million. Add the zeros. Make it fun. 1 point, 10 points. That's not exciting. 1,000 points. That's really exciting. Okay.
I think this is probably one of the biggest points is stop a game before they get tired of it. So games kind of take this kind of trajectory where they start off, kids are sort of getting into it, it's a plateau where everybody's so involved, and then it drops down really fast. So before it drops down, you want to stop the game so that kids have a good feeling about it, they want to play it again. If you let it tail off and you have people not participating, that's when you see behaviors come in. Read your group, know when to end the game. It's a lot better for a kid to say, like, oh, I was having so much fun, let's do that again, to saying, like, I'm so bored of that, let's move on. That's the games they remember, the ones they had fun the whole way through. And then transition into another game. If you're not done playing games, you see a game is kind of hitting that plateau, transition into another one, and it follows the same trajectory, and then transition into another one. If you can string games together, it really extends the games, for sure.
There's nothing wrong with hitting pause and playing it the next day.
Yeah, absolutely.
That keeps it going. And then, of course, think safety. We've kind of already mentioned this. If all your kids are wearing flip-flops and you're on a blacktop like this, probably not a good idea to be doing running games, right? You have a lot of scraped knees. So think of those kind of things. If it's a super, super hot day and you're out and you're just run, you got to start thinking safety. Okay, are we getting into like heat exhaustion, those kind of things, right?
Take shade breaks. Another one for safety is 2 games that I don't want to see played are hide and seek and dodgeball. Hide and seek gets really scary because you'll have a kindergartner who's hiding in a good spot. He gets scared and he doesn't want to come out. He's like, I'm scared. I don't want anybody to find me. I'm just going to hide here. Now you have to go looking for that kid. If he's hidden well, it might take a long time. That's not a good situation. Dodgeball, obviously, pretty physical game. A lot of injuries happen in dodgeball. I think licensing has no licensing against. Yeah, no dodgeball. Yeah.
So games will go sour. Not all games, but you'll have a game that kind of goes sour. But if you can be creative and if you can keep your energy up, make fun of it, move on to the next one, it's no big deal.
Kids won't even notice. If a game goes really bad, you're going to be the only one who notices, and kids will just be having fun until you transition to the next one. So make a joke of it, have fun with them, and then move on to something else or modify it, find a way to work around it.
So we have handouts. We don't obviously have enough for everybody, so we're going to get it on the G Drive, but just a couple of games to get you kind of started thinking of maybe some new games you haven't played. We kind of divided it up with drama and cooperative games, active and endless running games, and circle games, quiet games, transitional games. Okay?
Yeah, they can all be used for different scenarios. So maybe dramatic or circle games you're going to do when you want them to wind down a little bit quieter. The games that are active and running around, those should be your big event that you do when you're waiting at a playground or a park or whatever. Those are your big games. Drama games can get really creative, and you can do. There's some really good games in here, but you can look online. There's plenty of resources out there for drama games, and have fun with them. If you're having fun, the kids are gonna have fun too. So act big, act it out, have fun with it. Maybe if you're playing like Ship to Shore, pretend to be a pirate. Whatever you want to do to make it more enthusiastic. And then your transition games are perfect when you're waiting in line. Say you're at a bowling alley and all your kids are waiting in line. They're kind of bouncing off the walls. Play a transition game, whether you play Simon Says, something easy, or you do like I'm going camping, what are you bringing? Something to get kids engaged, attentive, and active is the best thing you can do. Plus, behaviors happen when kids are bored. That's the number one thing you can remember about games. Is use a game so that kids don't get bored, things flow smoothly. Yeah, there's plenty of good ones.
And we added some extras in, like scavenger hunts, relays, obstacle courses. So you can do whatever you want with those. They can be, quiet, or you can make them big. You can incorporate different areas that one's running, one's a quiet game. There's all kinds of different variations that you can do with those that will fit all situations.